The first step in starting to begin to train your dog, people always ask me as a trainer, where do I start? What did you do with your dog when you first get them? What's the first thing you do with the dog, etc.? And this is what I do. I call this the luring game. So the name of our company is Engaged K9s. That's not just because it sounds catchy or anything like that. The reason is because we believe here that if you can get your dog to engage with you in all environments, in all circumstances, you become the center of their world, the center of their universe. That is what makes training so much easier and just even possible to do some things. If you can't get your dog to pay attention to you like this, even though he's paying attention to my hand right now with the treat in it, if you can't get your dog to focus on you, not only is it important for safety reasons, but you're not going to be able to get much training done. Your dog has to want to interact with you, want to engage with you. Even if I didn't have this treat bag on me, this is how he is. He watches my every move. If I pick up a toy, he instantly wants to play. Doesn't matter what he's doing. If I were to just ignore him right now and pay no attention to him and not look at him, he would slowly drift away from me, lose interest. I can always get that back at a moment's notice. I just pulled him from playing with about 20 different dogs he was having the time of his life. But right now, there's nowhere he would rather be than right here with me. And it's not just because he's getting treats. Like I said, I can take the treat bag away. He would still do this. Maybe I'll make another video doing that. Once you can get your dog to follow a lure, be excited about it, do enthusiastically, quickly, that's how you start to mold and shape and form all of your behaviors, from sit to down, place, you name it. So what a lure is you're going to take a treat in your hand. You don't hold it like this. That's going to get your fingers bitten. You hold it kind of in your thumb in your palm. And at first your dog isn't going to know what's going on, what they're doing. So you let them sniff it, let them nibble at it, lick it, and then real slowly at first, you just guide them. Make a little circle, yes. And then at some point you mark it with your marker word, yes, and you give them the treat. Not only does this teach them the mechanics of luring, what they're supposed to do, how it works, but it's also a great way to start introducing and teaching them your marker. That can be a clicker, that can be yes, that can be a different word. But so with him, it is yes. So I'm just going to guide him around aimlessly. I'm not trying to make him do anything in particular other than follow my hand. And this is how it's going to look somewhat with a new dog. They may even be a little more disinterested. Yes. Randomly, you're going to say yes and give them the treat. You do that repetitiously over and over again. Eventually you say yes, and their ears perk up. They look at you because they know that precedes a treat. So when you first get a dog, they may not even want to follow your hand, especially if they're shy, timid, maybe not super food motivated. So in the beginning, your win may just look like getting them to sniff it. Yes. And then slowly go from that to maybe just a couple steps. Yes. And then over days, a week, you get them used to it. You also use play with this. And so you get them excited to where, you can go fast, spin them around. You can start to shape the sit. Yes. Free. Down. You can do a sit from a stand. You can do pretty much anything. As you can see, he's just going to keep chasing and trying to get this lure. And that's what we want. We want them to go all out, get them excited. You can be like, yes, come on, buddy. Come on. Yes, good boy. Yes. Which hand? Listen. Come on. Yes, good boy. So that's the lure game. That's the first thing I do with my clients. Very first session, we work on lures, marker words. It doesn't even look like real training, but it's laying the groundwork, the foundation for all the training to come. One of the more advanced behaviors, Quinn, heel. Yes, good boy. So that all started with the lure. Some other little things also, obviously, but lure was the main foundation for developing that behavior. So like I said, whether you want to get your dog to sit, get your dog to down, go to place, go in his crate, it all starts with a lure. If you can't get your dog to want to do this, it's going to make it really hard to do anything else. Go ahead and go follow our page, Engaged K9s on Facebook, for more tips, guides, free giveaways. If you're in the